How are you guys doing today? Today's topic, don't leave money on the table. I'm going to touch on two very common but rarely enforced sections of the National Agreement. Recently, I have successfully gotten back some of the biggest payouts regarding Article 41 bid posting violations. One employee got over $4,000 in the last month. Another employee got over $4,700. Just yesterday, another employee got $2,000. And there has been even bigger payouts many weeks ago. These are all within the last month. Now, why this result? And how can you get the same result? Well, let's get familiar with the language at Article 41, 1A1, first of all. And it reads, a vacant or newly established duty assignment not under consideration for reversion shall be posted within 14 calendar days from the day it becomes vacant or is established, unless a longer period is negotiated locally. Well, that's number one. Management rarely is able to get assignments posted within 14 days in offices with automated bidding. So if management wants to delay the posting by declaring the position under consideration for reversion, that's one of the reasons that they can successfully delay the posting without it being a violation. However, they would have to have current route inspection data, or in our time, the issue would have to be referred to the TIARAP team, the joint route adjustment process that we are unfortunately under at this time. What is reasonably current data? Reasonably current data would have to be data, a full-blown route count and inspection sometime within the last 6 months. They can't place it under consideration for reversion just because a runner has been doing the route in under 8 hours before it was vacated. That would be a violation in and of itself. Now, Article 41, 1B3 states the notice, this is the posting notice, shall remain posted for 10 days unless a different length for posting period is established by local negotiations. So far we have 14 to post, and it must remain posted for 10 days. That's 24. Article 41, 1C2 states, within 10 days after the closing date of the posting, the employer shall post a notice indicating the successful bidder with the seniority date and number. Now, the successful bidder must be placed in the new assignment within 15 days. 15 days after management declares who the successful bidder is, except in the month of December. So we have 14 to post, 10 to remain posted, 10 for management to declare the successful bidder. So that's 34. And then we have 15. That's 49. Unless you have a longer period negotiated locally. So from the day that assignment becomes vacant, management has 49 days to put a new carrier in that assignment, unless they're accepting a transfer, converting a PTF to regular, or converting a CCA to regular. But barring those three situations, they only have 49 days. That's the drop dead date for the carrier who is being assigned or the successful bidder when they must start working the new assignment with its schedule. If it's off even by 1 day, guess what? That's right. You're going to take them to grievance town. You're going to document the case file with the following. Number one, we're going to need evidence of when the assignment became a residual vacancy. This could be, for example, the PS Form 50 of the retiring or resigning carrier, or their notice of resignation. It could be the bid posting itself, and it looks like this, showing the job ID, who vacated it, when it was vacated. However, keep in mind that this date may be wrong. Why? Because management never met its initial obligation of posting the preceding assignment within 14 days. So it creates a domino effect. But this will all come out in your investigation. Another piece of evidence that could tell us when the route became vacant could be the bid award posting from the carrier vacating the route. So the carrier that got the route, there's a award notice generated that would show when their effective date is on their new assignment. So obviously that effective date would mean that their old assignment is vacant. If this fails, if you cannot get any of this information, management denies or delays it, but you still want to process the grievance in a timely manner, maybe your union, your local branch, or your branch president will have documentation noting the separation date of a retiring employee, for example. Of course, you're not going to allow management to do this with impunity. You're going to file a companion grievance for them delaying documentation and information that was properly requested. And I have a video on that too. What else are you going to request? You're going to request the clock rings. You're going to show the carrier is not working his bid assignment as posted from the 49th day onward until management puts him on the assignment. Now, what will the remedy be? Obviously, a cease and desist, and to pay the carrier who should have been placed on the assignment an additional 50% times the straight time rate for all hours worked off of the bid assignment from the 49th day until they're placed on the assignment. That's number 2, cease and desist, an additional 50%. Number 3, you want to pay them according to the schedule they should have been working on that new assignment. So when they didn't get to work because management didn't bring them in according to the schedule they should have been on, they're guaranteed 8 hours, aren't they? So you're going to get them paid for that. And when they worked on a day that should have been the SDO for that new assignment, guess what? The system didn't pay them at time and a half. So you're going to get them paid an additional 50% as if they had worked on an SDO, penalty overtime for anything over 8. Both of these remedies, both of these monetary remedies should be requested and paid. It's really that simple. It's really a matter of just tracking down that 49th day in accordance with where and when management failed on that 49-day timeline, and you can initiate the grievance anywhere along that timeline. So it doesn't have to be just 14 days from when they failed to post it. You can pick up the grievance anywhere within that 49-day timeline. Now, if you're not filing on this, you are doing what? You are leaving money on the table, folks, and you don't want to do that.